welcome to the American Lotto Live Draw. It's a beautiful Monday morning, which means it's going to be a money day. I am Benita Thompson, your host for the 11 a.m. draw for today, December 11, 2023. All right, this morning we'll be running 10 draws, and that includes a new additional draw. That's the Yankee and Philly. All right, this is for your winning pleasure. So we're going to be starting with our usual cash for life. Are you ready to play? Let's go. So cash for life, which is known as the pension. So we have a set of 1 to 60 numbers and 1 to 4. So you need to match correctly 5 numbers and a bonus ball, the cash for life ball. So if you get all 5 numbers, you stand a chance to win 50,000 naira weekly for life. And if you have the combination of the 5 winning numbers and the 1 number from the cash for life ball, you get to go home with 50,000 naira daily for life. Do you see that you are made indeed for life? So let's play. So the winning doesn't stop there. If you get 4 numbers plus the cash for life ball, you get to go home with 500,000 naira one-time payment. If you have 4 numbers only, you get to go home with 100,000 naira one-time payment. You have 3 numbers plus the cash for life ball, you have 25,000 naira one-time payment. You have 3 numbers only, you have 5,000 naira one-time payment. And if you have 2 numbers plus the cash for life ball, we have 2,500 naira one-time payment. So are you ready to find out the winners for the cash for life? So our first number is 42, our second is 54, we have 31, 48, and 56. So I'm going to call that again. Eyes on the screen. We have 42, 54, 31, 48, and 56 for the cash for life. Now for the cash for life ball, let's find out our winning number. Please don't forget that for the cash for life, you can stake with 700 naira per ticket. And our cash for life ball is out for this morning. Our cash for life ball is 1. Our cash for life ball is 1. So let's take the numbers again, eyes on the screen. 42, 54, 31, 48, 56, and 1. All right, we move on to the next draw. That is the Yankee and Philly. Remember, I told you we have a new addition. We have a new draw, and trust me, this is for your winning pleasure. You're certainly going to win. So the Yankee and the Philly, it's a direct and permutation. So Yankee is a direct game, and the Philly is a permutation game. So we have 90 numbers, and we just need to draw correctly 5. If you can match 5 numbers. So let's play. Are you ready to go to Yankee? Okay, so for the direct, if you can match 1 number, the multiplier is 12. For direct 2, your multiplier is 250. For direct 3, the multiplier is 2,200. For direct 4, the multiplier is 6,500. And for direct 5, the multiplier is 45,000. Now, under the Philly, which is the permutation game, the multiplier is 260. And for perm 2, the multiplier is 2,200. So are you ready to find out who our first winners are going to be for the Yankee and the Philly? So our first number is 7. Our second is 57. The third is 68, sorry. The fourth is 74. And the last is 46. So let's take that again. We have 7, 57, 68, 74, and 46. We'll run it again. Your eyes on the screen, please. We have 7, 57, 68, 71, and 46. So are we good? Let's move on to New York. It's time to travel. So are you ready to travel with me? So for New York, we have 1 to 90 numbers, and we just need 1 number correctly. You just need 1 number, and you can play with just 400 naira per ticket. And when you win this, your staking amount is multiplied by 20. So let's find out who our New Yorker is going to be this morning. Our winning number for the New York draw is 88. Our winning number is 88. Let's move on to Washington. Same thing applies here. We have 1 to 90 numbers, and we just need to match correctly 2 numbers. Now, you can play with 200 naira to 50,000 naira per ticket. Let's find out our winners. Now, when you match these 2 numbers correctly, your staking amount is multiplied by 300, but it doesn't stop there. If you still get 1 number, your staking amount is multiplied by 2. Okay, our first winning number for the Washington draw is 12, and our second is 71. Our first number is 12, and the second is 71. We're moving on to Florida. And for Florida, we have a set of 1 to 90 numbers, and we need 3 numbers. Just 3 numbers correctly. And you can also play with 200 naira to 50,000 naira per ticket. So let's play. That's your money rolling. That's your money rolling. I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited to win this morning. So for the Florida draw, if you can match correctly, these 3 numbers, your staking amount is multiplied by 2,400. And if you match 2 numbers correctly, your staking amount is multiplied by 100. With American Lotto, everybody's a winner. Everybody wins here. All right, our numbers are out, and our first winning number is 57. Our second is 86. Our third is 23. Our first number is 57. Our second is 86. And the third is 23. Who are the winners for the Florida? Let's move on to Michigan. Michigan, are you traveling with me? I hope you're following me. So we have 1 to 90 numbers, and we also need 3 numbers. Match 3 numbers correctly, and you can play with 200 naira also to 50,000 naira per ticket, as you like. Okay, let's play. So for the Michigan draw, if you can match correctly 3 numbers, you get 3 out of 3. Your staking amount is multiplied by 2,100. It doesn't stop there. If you get 2 numbers out of the 3, your staking amount is multiplied by 80. And if you get 1 number, your staking amount is multiplied by 0.5. Everybody's a winner. So our numbers are out, and we have our first number to be 89. 89. The second is 8, and the third is 19. We have 89, 8, and 19. All right. We move on to Georgia. Personally, I love this draw so much. So we have 1 to 69 numbers, and we need to match correctly 4 numbers. If you can get all 4 numbers, you know what? You get to win 3 million naira jackpot. Just like that. 3 million naira. So let's find out who our winners are going to be. We're making millionaires here. So let's find out who the millionaires for the Georgia draw are going to be. So like I said, you get 4 numbers, 3 million naira, just like that. But doesn't stop there. You have 3 numbers. You still go home with something. And that's 30,000 naira. And if you have 2 numbers, you're going home with 3,000 naira. And you can play this game with just 200 naira per ticket. Let's find out who the millionaires are going to be this morning. All right, our first number is 65. The second is 5. The third is 41. And then we have 2 following. We have 65, 5, 41, and 2 for the Georgia draw. So let's move on to Minnesota. Minnesota, we have 1 to 90 numbers, and we just need 4 numbers. And for the Minnesota draw, you can play with 250 naira per ticket to 50,000 naira. Let's get our numbers out. So as the balls are rolling, let's give you the breakdown. So if you match all 4 numbers, your staking amount is multiplied by 10,000 naira. If you get 3 numbers correctly, your staking amount is multiplied by 400. If you get 2 numbers out of the 4, your staking amount is multiplied by 15. And if you get just 1 number, your staking amount is multiplied by 0.5. Let's find out the winners. Okay. Our first number is 90. Our second is 5. The third is 27. And we have 31 to be the last. Eyes on the screen as I call it again. We have 90, 5, 27, and 31. That's for the Minnesota draw. Let's move on to Arizona. For the Arizona draw, you can play with 200 naira to 50,000 naira per ticket, and we have 90 numbers. 1 to 90. How do I win? I need to match correctly 5 numbers. Let's get our numbers out. So if you can match one number, let's say I get one number from Arizona, the staking amount is multiplied by 0.5. If you can match 2 numbers, staking amount is multiplied by 4. If you get 3 numbers, staking amount is multiplied by 100. If you can match 4 numbers correctly, your staking amount is multiplied by 720. If you match all 5 numbers, your staking amount is multiplied by 2,400. And have I told you that we have faster payouts with the American Lotto? Trust me, in a matter of seconds, you get your money paid instantly. So, for the Arizona draw, our first number is 85. The second is 80. We have 69 following, then 9 and 31. So, I'll call the numbers again. 85, 80, 69, 9, and 31. We move on to Maryland. Maryland. Who's going to be the final millionaire this morning? Okay, for Maryland, you can play with 200 naira per ticket. And you just need 5 numbers from a set of 1 to 49. And this gives you 5 million naira jackpot. We make millionaires here at the American Lotto. So who's going to be the winner? Who's going to be the winner for Maryland? Who's going home with 5 million naira jackpot? Now, if you do not get all 5 numbers correctly, we still have you there. So if you get 4 numbers, we still get to win 120,000 naira. That's good, right? That's amazing. I mean, if you get 3 numbers, you still get to go home with something, and that is 3,000 naira. Let's find out the winners for the Maryland draw. We have 16, 14, 37, 40, and 5. I'll call the numbers again. We have 16, 14, 37, 40, and 5. That concludes the 11 a.m. draw for today. Congratulations to all our lucky winners. I'm very sure we've made millionaires today. If you haven't followed us on all our social media handles, please don't forget to do so. And don't forget, we draw daily 11 a.m., 4 p.m., and 8:45 p.m. I am Benita Thompson, your host. The American Lotto. Play, win, repeat.